and today I wanted to do a video of my journey in life so far. I'm at the point in my life where I'm getting ready to buy my own house. I'm at the point in my life where I'm trying to figure out my career and like how to be my own boss and starting my own business and all of those things. And I'm also in the process of trying to buy my own house with my boyfriend. So it has been a crazy last couple of months, especially with quarantine and COVID-19, in the Black Lives Matter movement. It has been super stressful to watch all of this happen and try to figure out my life at the same time. And I just gotta say, it is not easy, not in the slightest. You're always gonna have the people who are pushing you back and don't want you to succeed, and the people that just, you'll figure out who's actually there for you in your life when you try to move forward with yourself. So yeah, I have my book here that I have a little bit of notes in of some topics that I want to touch during this video. And if you're going through the same things that I am, just know that it will get better. At least I hope so. No, it will get better. We can do this, and you just have to motivate yourself. Don't sit on the couch and wait for motivation to come find you. Just get up and do it, because that's when you're gonna get the best out of yourself. So high school was kind of meh for me. I mean, I wasn't the popular person. I didn't have a bunch of friends. I just stuck by a couple people. Really didn't care to be noticed, and I just wanted to get in and out as independently as I could. I never relied on anybody else to get anything in my life done. I never relied on anybody else to get things done for me. I always did everything myself. So even when I got help, it was a little bit difficult taking it because I just wanted to do it myself. But I guess that's normal, especially with how independent I am. So high school, I had a couple good teachers here and there. Well, they really shaped the person that I believe that I turned out to be, like my love for plants and horticulture and all of that information, but also my love for actually caring about people, no matter race, no matter who they love, no matter anything. But I think that growing up with a single mother, I think, who didn't judge about any of that, also helped as well. And I'm really grateful for that. And I definitely take the time to appreciate other cultures and the significance behind their heritage. That is so incredible to me. And I think it is the most interesting, amazing thing ever. And I hope that I can learn more and be better educated in those in the future. So that's great. So high school went by, in and out, don't really care for it, not the type who even wanted to go to prom. I wanted this to get over with, because I wanted to live my life by myself. Obviously not by myself, but so then I was accepted into Washington State University in Salmon Creek, Vancouver, Washington, and I was like, wow, I'm actually going to college. This is great. I always had good grades, so I didn't think it'd be that hard. But that's when I ended up having to move out of my parents' house, and I moved in with my boyfriend and his mother, and going to Washington State University at the same time as working 35 hours a week. And my grades were fine. I was doing fine in college. I loved the campus and I loved the people. I just wasn't happy. And I thought to myself, well, I think that I just need to work. So after the first semester? Yeah, the first semester I dropped out before the winter finals. And it wasn't the right time for me. And I think that there was a lot more that I needed to learn from the world outside of a college campus. Yeah. But nonetheless, I did meet a lot of amazing people and a lot of amazing instructors. My face is so shiny. I promise it's not oily. Just this light gets my highlight so well. Look at her. She's shiny. Since college, I've been working. I found myself at a printing company in Portland, Oregon, who does postcards predominantly for realtor agents. Anybody can use this company though. We do have some like coffee shops, food trucks. There's a couple cafes in Portland, Oregon that use this as well. I help them create some menus and things like that. So that's where I'm at now. And working here has also allowed me to become financially successful in order to be on my journey to buy my own house. And right now we live in this townhome with no yard, and I have this giant dog that needs a backyard, and I feel so bad that we have to live here for him. I wish we could move into a house right now if we could, but I know that isn't possible. But we're moving forward. I know that right now it's not the lowest part of my life, it's also not the best part of my life, but we will get through this. I'm motivated to keep myself motivated to keep going. So I think that's one of the things you have to realize, is that motivation is not easy. You have to create your own motivation, otherwise nothing is going to ever get done. And if you're the kind of person that is just motivated 24/7, oh my God, I love you, because that is the hardest thing ever to maintain. So definitely keep that up for yourself. And if you're feeling really depressed and down right now and what you want to do with your life and where you're going, just keep doing it. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. If you think something needs to change, make that change, but make sure you keep going in the path that you think is right for you and your happiness. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of success you are striving for, just keep going. Because I know for me right now, I thought life was going to be harder, honestly. And don't get me wrong, it is extremely difficult. But it's just been so easy for me, and I've had kind of the guiding hand of, here's how to build your credit, and here's how you buy your first home. And it's okay to ask for help. I would not be here today if I didn't have that helping hand to help me build my credit. And I suggest, if you can build your credit as soon as possible, like as soon as you're 16, if your parents are able to put you on their credit card and you just don't use it, do it. Or as soon as you turn 18 and you have the ability to go get a secured credit card, get a secured credit card so you can start building your credit ASAP, because that is what is going to matter the most. I have an amazing credit score right now, and that's because the minute I turned 18, I started a credit card, and I never used more than 10% of it, and I followed all the rules and did all the things that I needed to do to be financially stable. And so far, I'm almost 21 years old, so it's going on 3 years of having credit. Of course, my credit score doesn't look like that because it averages out when you apply to be unsecured and all that fun information. But I'm averaging almost a good time. I think 5 years is the average amount of time they want someone to have credit for it to look good. Don't quote me on any of this, because I am not a financial institution and I do not have reliable facts. So if you do want to learn more about this, I definitely suggest asking your broker at your bank or your personal banker, or just doing some research. That'll definitely help. Creating my own business. I did start a business and I created a website. I didn't really start the business, I just kind of outlined this business, and I created a whole website and launched it before quarantine happened. And it was called HLLM, which stands for Hate Less, Love More. There was a lot of loving notes that went into creating this brand and spreading the message of love and creating connections and not hating and all of that information. Like, I understand that peace is not going to be realistic, like at least not for the whole world to be peaceful and like all of that stuff, that things you would see at the pageants. No. But I know that hate is going to be inevitable. I don't understand how it's so difficult for people to hate each other when there is so much good that can happen from creating connections and learning valuable things from each other. Yeah. But then I realized during quarantine, I wasn't well off well off enough to continue it, so I had to put it on hold. But I came to this realization that I wanted to not rebrand, but I wanted to rebrand Hate Less, Love More to be my ideals instead of a separate brand. I wanted this to be coming from me and what I believe in, than to be just some random thing that popped up. Like, I want to express everything and have the brand associated with myself instead of separate, if that makes sense. So I'm working on that, and I got like a t-shirt press and things. By the way, if you get one of those off Amazon and you have to put it together yourself, good luck. The instructions suck. I think it comes with an instructional video. I didn't watch it. I just looked it up on Google because there's some YouTubers that had put the thing together, and I kind of watched their how to do it instead of the directions because they weren't cutting it and I was getting nowhere. So there was that. So now I'm branding myself as just me, Katie Kidder, hi, how are ya? And that's where YouTube comes in, and Instagram, and just being an influencer for people. Like, I think talking to somebody is really beneficial, and it was very beneficial for me. So I just want to provide that service for other people as well. And the helping hands that I've had this whole time are my mom, my sister, my stepdad, my boyfriend, his mom. I mean, at this point, we're all just a huge family that want to help each other and make sure that all of us succeed. And it can be very difficult, especially losing loved ones or separations or things like that. But, I mean, you can't avoid those things. They're going to happen. It's just how you do it that is really going to make a difference. My hair is just all frizzy today. I barely brushed it. I was helping my friend move this morning, and I was sweating all over the place, so my hair is like, I'm not having it, Katie. You need to do something. I think I need to like moisturize it or something. I don't know, maybe I'll put on a mask later. Okay. Besides the point. That's besides the point. But I think that anybody has the potential to do any of the things that I have done. And I also want to make sure that all of you who are watching this are successful. And coming up, I want to help as many people as I can. If I can help, I'm going to do it. My best friend, she wasn't doing so great and had to leave her home as well. She was staying with me for a while, but she's a year younger than me, just not even by a full year. But I was like, you need to get your shit together. So I got her applied for a credit card, a secured credit card, by the way. And she was looking for an apartment, which she just got. So that's why I was helping her move. And I'm so, so happy for her. And she's doing an amazing job with her life. And I'm forcing her to do like the knowledge test things because she needs to get her driver's license. She hasn't done it yet. She passed like the driver's license school like a year and a half ago. I don't know, but her permit expired and she never took the driving test. So I'm forcing her to do that. I just hope for the future that I'm happy, I'm financially stable, and I have the success that I want. You can gauge success in any way you want, and it's still going to be success. By no means is my rule of success going to be the same as yours or the same as the last person who went through this and did the same thing. It's all just personal. I'm super hopeful for the future, and with that, I really hope that you're super motivated for your future and that you get everything that your hopes and dreams ask for. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.